to 24 Willie Mays Plaza, the home of the Giants and Oracle Park. It's a perfect night for baseball. Welcome to the Sunday Night Showcase. It's the Detroit Tigers taking on the San Francisco Giants. Along with Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Well, Singy, as we come into this one, it's all about the sweep.
Yeah, and anytime there's a chance for the Bruins to come out, the pressure is definitely on. We'll see if they can find a way to salvage at least one in this series.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And today on the hill, Spencer Strider. But Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
Fouls one off out of play. Back to our left. Strider, a former All-Star, 27 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. This one in the air, center field. Strong under it. Then there's one down. Let's take a check of the Tigers lineup. We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out, a lot of lift and separate, Chris.
Well, we know hitters are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with two strikes, what looks like a half swing that can get out of the ballpark with a hitter who's got decent pop.
Swings through that one for strike two.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Oh, what a stop. Fires to first. Nicely done for the out.
I know they called Ozzie Smith the wizard, but Nolan Arenado, he's a wizard over there at the hot corner. Seems like we see him make plays like this on a daily basis.
Now batting Jarren Duran. The 1-1 is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Out towards right center field. Strong on the move to the gap. And that is that. We head to the bottom of the first. No score after a half inning. Back here in San Francisco, and taking the ball for Detroit, Harlan Susana. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
It's a tough veteran lineup on the other side, but I'm excited to see what this rookie can do in this one.
Stepping in, Anthony Volpe.
The ball game tonight, the shortstop, number 12, Anthony Volpe.
And there's a foul ball. You'll one. Ball one there.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by. It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touching it.
The 3-1. That one misses. So a leadoff walk. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And the call stands. It was indeed a ball. Still one challenge left for them. There goes the runner. Inside and hit him.
That ball got him right there.
Batting third.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. In the air to left center. Blanco should have this one. He's got it. Runner tags at second. Now we take a peek at the Giants lineup. In that cleanup spot, a key piece for this club, Yordan Alvarez.
Well, right in the middle of this lineup, and that's exactly where he belongs. I mean, he's there for a reason, Boog. This guy, they know they can rely on him, and he's a force, a presence there that, you know, puts a little trepidation in that opposing pitcher. We'll see what kind of impact he has in this one.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And the Giants score first. It's 1-0.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. I know it was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say,
charges across a run. It's an early 1-0 lead. You're watching the Sunday Night Showcase on MLB The Show. Here at Oracle Park, we move ahead to the top of the second now. Zach Geloff up now for the Tigers. That's a little bit low. Patrick Johnson calling the balls and strikes.
Pretty standard zone for Johnson. Sometimes he might get a little jumpy, a little excited and expand the zone, but usually you at least feel like the pitcher on the mound is earning it, and that's important because you got to make players earn it.
Got him swinging. One away.
Got him swinging on that pitch away to finish him off, but everything early in the at-bat was in tight. Really challenged him in there with some competitive pitches, not letting him get his hands extended, but of course that eventually opens up the outside part of the plate, and he just wasn't able to adjust.
Sliced hard but foul. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Now this pitching staff has been merciless against him in this one. I mean, he struck out 6 times in this series, and we've seen no adjustment out of him so far.
Here's Xander Bogaerts. 2 for 8 in the series so far. He was late there. Strike 1. Up the middle. And that one handled. Save.
He's good.
Fantastic effort, but that extends the inning.
With 2 outs, you just want to find a way to keep the line moving for the next guy. So an infield single right there does the job. Nicely done, just putting it in play and getting down to first to keep this inning alive. You never know what might come next as a result.
Missed with a changeup. Ball 1.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move. He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone. And the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
The 2-1. Just missed. Bogaerts off of first with 2 away. So a walk puts runners at first and second.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
Here's the catcher.
He's been tearing it up at the plate recently, working on an 8-game hitting streak. Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
Just a little too quick on that front shoulder, front hip, front foot. Everything comes open. No way of making contact with that one.
Inside.
That crosses the plate, and now they're just one strike away from getting out of this mess. Two on, two outs. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Got him swinging. After an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Back here in San Francisco, bottom of the second. Nato comes in to take his cuts. Ground ball up the middle. Bogarts slings to first. One pitch and one out.
Batting eighth, first baseman, Nathaniel.
Late with the swing there.
Ooh, Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner. Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And downstairs. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. Here comes Luis Arraez to the plate. If you're looking for contact, this is your guy.
Yeah, and if you're looking for batting titles, he's also your guy. Arraez is the first player in MLB.
Fires over to Guerrero. That's the inning. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Welcome back to the Sunday Night Showcase on MLB The Show. It's that time of the season. Let's check out some notable trade candidates.
Nope, that's a ball.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. Straw takes it in for the out. One up, one down. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Jose Ramirez.
Back to the top of the Detroit order. Here's Jose Ramirez. And a foul ball. To the right side, Arraez sends it to first. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the third.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Swings through that one for strike 1. This one in the air right field. And a foul ball.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his back down just enough to make contact with that.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. Tigers are shut down there. They trail here 1-0.
Take it up a notch, about to take it up. About to take it up a notch, about to take it up.
about to take it up, and we too close. I can taste it when the bass hit. It's a facelift. Take another one, don't chase it. Trey skating on this beat.
Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year. Up the middle, Bogarts. Throw off line, he's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away.
Up next for the Giants, center fielder, Miles Straw.
Here's the pitch. Runner goes. There's a ball. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the last half of the third. That clips the zone, and the count even 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Man at second. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
We're going to take a look at the pitch sequence of that at bat, and the thing to notice are the pitch locations. Every single one of them on the edges of the strike zone, and as a hitter that can be pretty frustrating because you don't expect a pitcher to be able to make quality pitches one after another like that. And so those are tough spots to do damage, and a great demonstration of pitch command, and it got him a punch out that time.
Hernandez in the box here and fouls it off for strike one.
That's out.
That's through there for a strike. One out and a runner at second here in the third and final game of the series. Stays alive.
Really good take, especially with two strikes.
That one missed. Runner at second here, one gone. Swing and a pop-up. That's out number two.
Up next for the Giants, right fielder, Yordan Alvarez.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
Swing and a miss. There's the slider. It's 0-1. In the air to left center, and that'll do it. So the Giants lead one. They lead it 1-0. Back here at Oracle Park, start of the fourth, Jarren Duran. Up now for the check swing called strike. That's strike one.
Well, these Tigers just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Arenado Jump throw. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
That's in for a strike. Tying run is at first. Top half of inning number 4. Nope. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. That's in for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close. And the tying run is now in scoring position.
Well, we all know this team is struggling right now, and sometimes you just got to do something different to generate some offense. A little more aggressive here to put the pressure on the opponent. We'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He circles the bases, and the Tigers have the lead. It's 2-1.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach.
Barger, who had that monster grand slam in game 1 of the World Series in 2025. The night prior, he had slept on the pullout couch in Davis Schneider's hotel room. So what does a good superstitious baseball player do for game 2? Yeah, he slept on Davis Schneider's couch again.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they add a run. It's 3-1. That one just sounded different.
Man, might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 3-1 ball game. It's the Sunday Night Showcase on MLB The Show. And now it's the Giants DH, Giancarlo Stanton.
Everyone anticipating what could be home run number 500 for his career. Well, right now this battery is seeing the aggressiveness of the hitters early in the count and often. So got to be real careful that you don't give too good of a pitch, especially early in the count.
No question about this one. It's out of here. Another milestone in his fantastic career. Home run number 500. A great moment here as he joins an elite list of the best power hitters in baseball history.
You said it, Boog. The club he's joined is pretty much the who's who of great sluggers, and he's proven over and over again that he's one of them. I'm sure this is a big weight off his shoulders, and when he gets a chance to sit down and reflect on what he's accomplished, he should be extremely proud. Congrats, man. Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Right side, and foul ball. Chris, he's been one of the most powerful hitters in baseball this year. His home run numbers are good enough to put him top 5 in the league. Close, but called a ball. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Hit hard, base hit. And the tying run is on base.
These guys today are so great at handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Here's Nolan Arenado. He's 0 for 1. Check swing. Now a look down to first. No, he held up. The 1-0. That's to third, and he can't come up with it. Still fires to first, and save. Couldn't recover from the misplay.
Up next for the Giants, first baseman, Nathaniel Lowe.
Fouled off. He was late. And the 0-1. Fought off foul.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
And a 1-2.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
First and second, no outs. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Battling here as he fouls it away. That's down and in. Luis Arias waits to bat for the Giants. Outside ball 4. He walked him, and they are loaded.
Well, that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
Luis Arias stands in. Golden opportunity right here. Skips in, and excellent work to corral that one. Could have been dangerous. First signs of bullpen movement here in the early going. Bradley Rodriguez getting loose for A.J. Hinch. Rodriguez also getting ready. And the 0-1. In the air, left field. Brings it in. Runner tags for home. Puts the tag on him, and it's a double play.
Such an impressive play defensively right there. The outfielder on the run first makes the catch, but then quickly able to set his feet and get a strong enough throw with accuracy to the dish. Nice job by the catcher as well to finish it off. Just a highlight play.
Hit hard on the ground is short. They limit the damage here. The Giants get one back with the solo shot. It's now a 3-2 ball game. This is the Sunday Night Showcase on MLB The Show.
Know if you hit me, call with a feet. All of the drip, can't get it for cheap. I hit a cat when you get
And he's the home run leader on this team, Singy. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Well, at that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But off the velocity of the fastball, that is a very tough pitch to adjust to. Well, he went up there trying to be aggressive, that's for sure, hacking at those first two pitches, but clearly that last one fooled him. He could have been sitting on something else entirely, but you want to be able to adjust on 0-2 and at least get a swing off when it's in the zone. Maybe choke up, maybe spread out your stance a little bit. You got to give the guy credit on the mound, though. He went right after him.
The 1-0. Line to left and foul ball. The 1-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two. Fights it off. He'll see another. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep both their challenges. Two down, bases empty. Zach Geller digs in now. Hey! What a stop. Throw to first. Safe at first, and an infield single keeps the inning going.
Up next for the Tigers, right fielder Addison Barger.
Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. Hey. Strike in there. Transfer bobbled, and there's no throw. Man on second, two down. And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2.
And at bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Can't get there, and that should bring in the run. In comes the run from second, and they lead by 2.
Comes through with the RBI. This was a really nice swing. Didn't quite get enough behind it to get it out of here, but once it got over his head in left field, it was extra bases all the way.
Up to hit in Xander Bogaerts. Got it started a little too early. Strike one. Runner at second, 2 down. And we're in the top of the 5th. On the ground to third. Tosses to first. And that is that. Tigers grab one. It's now 4-2. You're watching the Sunday Night Showcase on MLB The Show. Tuning in. Sweet warning, Zingy. Sweet warning.
Not so fast, though. Seeing quite the battle so far. It's always toughest to close out a series because pride kicks in on the other side.
Hit on the ground to short. Bogaerts fields it cleanly. Whips it to first on the run. Got him. Nice play.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
That's a ball. Zingy, he boasts a batting average at the moment that ranks in the top 5 in the league. This one in the air right field. Doesn't have enough. And that is foul.
Some real good life going to the zone on that one.
Slice the other way. That's a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Up next for the Giants.
Now it's Yordan Alvarez.
Yordan Alvarez.
Swing and a foul out of play.
You know, he's been a tough out for a good stretch now. Pitchers just haven't been able to figure him out. He's been doing a really good job of getting on base as well.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. That That one misses.
That's inside.
And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Outside with a breaking ball. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, he's been in a very giving mood today.
For the Giants, designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
Misses off the plate, and it's 1-0.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Misses again, 5 in a row.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
2 on, 1 out, and fouled off. That one in triple digits.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
And there's a base hit to the left. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only 1 away.
That ball was blasted, Boog, and as broadcasters, we can go weeks without seeing a ball hit 115 miles per hour, which is what StatCast tells us there. Man, he really got the bat to back.
It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far.
Before I can say that you're gone, won't you let me know? Yeah, I'm in an awful state, baby. You said you love me so, but I just don't know how long I can wait. How long do I have to wait for you, honey, before I can say that you're gone?
Now pitching for
The
the
pitcher on
Giants,
here,
number
Chris Martin.
33.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Leading off for Detroit, the designated hitter, Connor Norby.
This to third. Fires across the diamond. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Really nice job to get your
Now batting,
first out of the ball
catcher,
game.
number 4.
Right through there for a strike.
Ball 1.
The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. This one in the air right field. And that one is foul, so we'll try it again. Got him. 2 away. Here's the center fielder, Dyrone Blanco. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass.
Ball 1.
That one hammered, but pulled foul. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Bunting for a hit. Bare hand scoop, and he beats it. That's a hit. Great try there.
Up next for the Tigers, third
He was
baseman,
racing down the
Jose
line and
Ramirez.
probably didn't assume he was going to be safe until his foot hit the bag and looked up for the umpire. Nice bunt and great hustle to get himself a knock.
fly ball, right field. This could go the distance. Home run! Jose Ramirez bops one out. His 13th home run of the season, and they add to their lead. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Now here is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Pitch misses inside, and that is ball one. This one in the air, low. And that is that.
Ring a ding dong, remember my name, 'cause you're gonna wanna follow the steps of my reign and copy my fame. Take notes of my game, put my face in a frame. Yeah, 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 yeah. We fly high, yeah, it's me and my tribe, and we're like.
That one ripped left field. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. And he starts the bottom of the sixth with a double.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Luis Arias, the next Giant to hit. On the ground right side, Geloff whips it to first. One pitch and one out.
All those numbers mean this offense is really making the defense work by just putting the ball into play. Anything can happen at that point.
Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Braden Fisher getting ready to go. Reed Foley also throwing. In the air to left center. He makes the grab. Runner tags from third. The relay to the plate. Not in time. He's safe. A run scores. It's a two-run game.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
Here's AJ. And we're going to see a pitching change right here. Bradley Rodriguez won't go any further tonight. Two-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher. We'll take over here.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
So no one on after the sac fly. Miles Straw, the next to hit. Hey! In the air, right field. Barger moving under it. And that is that. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left on. 7th inning coming up. Tigers 6 and the Giants 4. It's the Sunday Night Showcase on MLB The Show. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Justin Wilson. He last pitched 2 days ago.
Leading off for Detroit, left fielder Jerry Duran.
Up and in, and that's ball 1.
Well, these Tigers doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. Despite having 9 hits in the game, the numbers don't exactly jump off the page in terms of exit velocity. Nearly half have been traveling less than 90 miles per hour off the bat, but they're finding a way to get it done.
Got him. That's
It's the first out at the top of the 7th. He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Up next.
Here's the second baseman, Zach Geloff. He had a big swing back in the 4th, the 2-run homer, and that helped them get the lead.
And what a swing it was, Bill. Poetry in motion, and those are the type that you hardly feel when you connect with the baseball. Just so smooth, a great feeling off the bat.
This one in the air, center field. Strong under it. And there's 2 down.
Up next for the Tigers, right fielder Addison Barger.
Foul ball. Look out, almost got him upstairs.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Two down, nobody on. And a base hit right there. And Xander Bogaerts with a chance to make an impact with 2 away. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
And here comes Xander Bogaerts.
And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Barger leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. He's got it, and that'll do it. Tigers lead 1. They're up 6-4. Sweep is still in play, but they'll need a late rally to make that happen, Siggy.
This is when you find out a lot about a club's makeup, Boo. Fight, focus, and how badly they want it. Of course, I'm talking about both sides.
The other way, and he beats the shift.
And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team to bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Here's a cleanup hitter for the Giants, Yordan Alvarez. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
The tying run at the plate.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied. Yordan Alvarez circles the bases.
This one feels far from over, Boog. Who knows how this game's going to play out now? When a guy's guy's got a real hard fastball. You can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
Nobody on, nobody out. A pair of runs across in the inning. Here at the bottom of the 7th.
Ball 1.
Swing and a miss.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so changeup that stayed a little bit more.
And that one hammered. That's back there. And that one is out of here. They go back-to-back. His second home run of the game, and they've rallied from 4 back. It's 7-6.
That right there is a game changer, and it might end up being the most important swing of the game. What a timely home run that is. Now they're in the driver's seat, and you can't overstate the impact he's had on this game.
And here comes the Tigers manager to the mound. Pitching change for the night, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching for
Mason
Detroit,
Engler
number
gets the ball
60.
now.
Pretty
Mason
tight game,
Engler.
so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Adley Rutschman will hit next. 1 for 3. And now the 0-1.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Not far out of the zone, but it was a ball. So that removes their last challenge. Makes the catch. 1 down.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Guerrero takes it in for the out. 2 away down.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop up and an easy out for the defense.
Drilled out towards left center field. That one carrying into the bleachers and gone. Home run. Nathaniel Lowe goes deep. Their 3rd home run of the inning. And they tack one on the board. It's 8-6. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boo. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. The slight opposite field into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
Back and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Caleb Thielbar.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Designated hitter, Connor Norby.
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Looked like a strike to me, and here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone. So they've still got both their challenges. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. And that's a foul ball.
Well, they kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
Jump throw across his body in the dirt. Can't quite pick it, and that would have been a beautiful play.
Man, that was a great effort to lunge and pick that one at first. The throw was way short, but he almost bailed him out. Just couldn't get it to stick in the mitt.
Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Tying run at the plate. Late that time, and it's strike two.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Oh, that's just out.
Well, I think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way, but he looked a little shocked for a second there.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Now there's a bullet down the line. Fair ball. And now runners at the corners, nobody out. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Dairon Blanco up now for the Tigers. On the ground, Volpe flips it. He pulls into second. They pick up a run, and now it's a one-run game.
Well, every double play turn starts with getting one, and even though these players work on these plays during batting practice over and over again, sometimes at game speed you can still mess it up. Could have been 2 outs. Instead, they get nothing.
That one finds the zone. Strike one. The Tigers with the tying run at second. Go-ahead run at first. And we're in the top of the 8th. Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they had the lead. Another homer. His second homer of the night. And they grab the lead in the 8th. It's 10-8. These fans are dealing with some heartbreak right now.
That not only changes the scoreboard, but potentially the trajectory of the entire game. Always possible to impact the outcome with just a few swings, and that's what he's doing.
Pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Braden Fisher.
He's averaging more than 1 hit allowed per inning pitched this season, and that's not where you want to be at all. So we'll see how he does here.
And a foul ball.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Fair ball. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Hey, whatever works, right? Doesn't have to be impressive. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat. Just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
Making a move at first, Giants go to a pinch runner. Victor Robles. Robles runs. Pitch in for a strike. Throw bounces, and he's in there safely with a stolen base. Inside move to second. Robles dives back in. Runner goes again. Pitches low.
That's the ball.
Throw to third. Save.
That kind of lead at second base. Somebody's got to call timeout. Pitcher's got to step off. The catcher's got to ask the ump for time or something. You can't let him get out that far when you don't have a good thrower behind the plate. He's going to steal third almost standing up. That's a really good job of being aggressive by the base runner.
And that one fouled off.
Ball two.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. The Giants with the tying run at the plate here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. On a bounce right side, Geloff to first, but they cut it to 1 as the run comes in. And now Teoscar Hernandez.
Left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
Oh, that pitch is out.
And a big swing and a miss. And misses. It's a strikeout.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider. Tried to sit in between. Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
Nope, outside.
Looking to get the tying run on base. That misses. 2-1. Next offering is fouled back. Two down, nobody on. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out. Through 8 full, Tigers 10 and the Giants 9. For the Sunday night showcase, let's take a look at how the ball's been flying today. Plenty of power on both sides in this one.
Yeah, it seems like days like this get pitchers questioning their life choices, Boog. Any fan who goes for a bathroom break is at risk of missing another dinger.
1 pitch and 1 out.
Up next for the Tigers, the designated hitter.
And next
Connor
is the
Norby.
designated hitter, Connor Norby.
No base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seemed to help. Never helped me.
It just shaved the zone. Still 2 challenges left for them. Lined, and that's a base hit.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Caleb Thielbar out of the game, and unfortunately he didn't get much help behind him. So the Giants with a new pitcher on the hill, Joe Jimenez.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
One-run game here in the top of the 9th. Comes up empty. A swing and a miss.
Now 2 out. Way out in front of that inside pitch there. And just exactly the opposite kind of approach that you want with 2 strikes. You want to let the ball travel. Make sure you recognize it. Try to shorten up so that you can at least put the ball in play. Clearly fooled, but I think even more so, you question the 2-strike approach.
Now a chance for Dairon Blanco. And first offering is fouled off. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. And that one finds its way through. And now 2 aboard.
Up next for the Tigers, third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Now it's Jose Ramirez. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those 2 he hit were legit. And he looks pretty locked in right now at the dish.
There's the strike, 95 of that one. Ramirez looking to hit career homer number 300 in this game. And a ground ball to first. Takes it himself. That ends the inning as they squander a chance to pick up some insurance. Tigers strand a pair as they cling to a 10-9 advantage. And here comes the closer, Aroldis Chapman.
Comes on looking for his 35th save of the season, and that's a pretty big number. Definitely one of the better closers in the sport this year.
The Giants, designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
Ripped, but it curls foul. One-run game, bottom 9. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
You might think him reaching 300 hits in a season is unprecedented, but you'd be wrong. Paul Strand had 325 hits for the 1923 Salt Lake City Bees. Okay, but seriously, this is an incredible accomplishment, dude.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Oh, that right there is what you want to see out of your closer. Come in and close the door, cancel any hope that that opponent has in making some type of comeback in the ball game. Tell you what, that helps him settle in, and that helps everybody else relax a little bit to get these other 2 outs.
High fly ball, right field. And there's 2 down.
Up next for the Giants.
So it's their last chance in this one. Here's Nolan Arenado. 1 for 4 with a double.
Now, Boog, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
Way inside. Two down, nobody on. And he hits a ground ball right side. On to first. Ball game's the finale of this 3-game series.
This is why they turn to him to close out games. He's so reliable in these spots, and he just proved it for the 35th time this season. Nice job getting it done out of the pen.
In a 1-run game as this one ends 10-9. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by the Game of the Week. I'm John Shambi. We'll talk to you soon.
Body, you are looking at a guard. Went to A&D, mad P, phone them all. The rest history, you know we took it mad far. Rap dude, travel the world like Nat Geo. Work myself through the matrix of Black Neo. Got real, had to pack torpedo. No break bread with your own people. Made peace with it that I couldn't change. And took responsibility instead of passing blame. Anything less lame. Sit your $5 down for it. Make change. Got sharper with the aim. With a product you can trust. life in that symphony. Never switched up, even though I'm on that different. Gemini child, it was real